Partnerships are vital to our global outreach, enabling us to take the love and hope of Jesus Christ to those who need it most. Our Boots on the Ground Partnership Program physically ministers to those in desperate situations all over the world. The Israel Partnership furthers Kim's legacy of outreach to Israel and Jewish people worldwide. We invite you to become a partner today. Join us today and be part of a community that inspires hope, brings restoration to life, and often healing from the past. Together, we can make a difference, and we thank you for your ongoing support.
Shalom, Shabbat Shalom everyone, and welcome to our weekly report. This week, I want to give you an update about what's currently happening in Israel. We're recording a little bit earlier. This is a Wednesday. I'm in the United States of America on a journey to go to all kinds of different congregations around and do some speaking and give some updates about what's happening in Israel. So this is a journey that we are praying, and we'd like you to pray together with us that will be successful, because we are teaching and educating people literally what it is to be standing with Israel right now when there's anti-Semitism throughout America in the colleges and the universities. So I'll go straight to what's happening in Israel. Even though that's a Wednesday and you're going to see it on a Friday, I don't know what's going to happen exactly between now and then. But what I'm seeing happening right now in Israel, it's a crazy meeting that took place in Lebanon between the heads of Hamas with the heads of Hezbollah. Until now, they weren't able to get out of the Gaza Strip and get into Lebanon and do these meetings now. But now they are fully coordinated with Hezbollah, fully coordinated against Israel. And it only tells me one thing. It tells me that the Egyptians are letting leaders of Hamas get out of Egypt, get out from Gaza, because there's no other way for them to go if it's not through Egypt, and go and coordinate with Lebanon, go and coordinate how to wage war against Israel, while we're listening to some ideas that are starting to build up in the Egyptians' politics, that they would like to so-called punish Israel for entering into Gaza by dismissing the peace agreements between Israel and Egypt. This was never a threat of Egypt towards Israel throughout all the years since 1977, when Begin was sitting with Sadat. They made the strategic decision to stand together, even though it's going to take a big toll politically from all kinds of different opponents, but they will go towards this strategic decision that Israel and Egypt are signing a peace treaty. And now we're seeing how crazy the situation is, while a lot of countries around the world are raiding over Israel. We heard that Turkey is joining with South Africa and Hague to go and claim against Israel for doing some genocide in Gaza. Then Egypt is joining hands together with Turkey and South Africa against Israel. Egypt, the country that we have a peace treaty with them. You understand what I'm saying right now? This is something that is unprecedented, and it's more and more of the fact that the prophecies are saying that Israel will stand alone. I don't want to speak even about what's happening in America. I was updating you last week and the week before what's happening with the Biden administration. Recently, they started to say that they want to turn back from their decisions and support Israel again, whatever. I don't trust this. You know, once the genie got out of the bottle, it's very hard to get it back. But for me, strategically, the major event that took place is the Egyptians are announcing that because Israel went into Rafah to chase the leaders of Hamas, who are also some kind of enemies to Egypt, because they're not really supporting or helping Egypt. But the hatred towards the Jews is stronger than their relationship with Hamas, the bad relationship. The hatred towards the Jews is growing, and it's lifting its head throughout the world with anti-Semitism, and also now with some political decisions. I hope that the Egyptians are not going to go this route, because Israel really will have to have another front, and that will be literally literally a major event when Israel's heads will have to take the gloves off our hands and not wage war the way we're doing it now, very, very responsibly, because if all these countries are going to get together, this will be the event of the independence of Israel. So the independence war of Israel. So now when the Arabs are kind of almost remembering the Nakba, you know, they call it the Nakba, when Israel kind of pushed them out of their lands. It was never their land. There is a time when Egyptians are calling to stop the peace treaty with Israel. In Jordan, there was the calls like this long ago. We don't have even an ambassador in Jordan anymore. And now we're hearing that Hezbollah sitting together in Beirut with people of Hamas, coordinating how they're going to wage this war in more intense fashion over Israel. While I'm talking to you, as I'm speaking to you right now, just this morning, there were over 100 rockets launched from Lebanon and about a dozen rockets launched from Hamas in Gaza towards Israel. So keep praying together with us. Let's make the Lord God of Israel responsible and aware that we are praying for peace, but we're also praying to remove the hinders and to make sure that none of the Israeli enemies will be able to coordinate anything against Israel. We're praying for God to bring confusion to the enemies of Israel so their way is not going to be prevailing. And this is the most important time for the Israeli people, because we just remembered the 25,040 Israeli casualties in the Israeli Jewish Memorial Day, those who died in the wars of Israel. And the next day, this week, just yesterday, we celebrated the independence of Israel, the independence of the State of Israel, 76 years since the nation of the Jewish people was reborn again. And this is the time when God has to show His strength, His magnificence, just like He promised. When I'm going to bring my people back home, it's going to be forever. So this is our forever time, and we have to remind ourselves and remind God, as we have celebrated the Independence Day of Israel, that we are here and we are here to stay. And you should join us with this prayer. We love you. Shabbat Shalom, Doobie.
This week on Real Life, Real Faith, we are asking the question, how's your temple doing? Make sure you tune in now. Join us for this discussion. We get pretty raw and honest, and you don't want to miss out. So go to real-faith.tv or hit the button under your player. We'll see you there.
I'm excited to announce we're having a huge MyPillow spring sale. And here's a few examples. Buy one of our MyPillow 2.0s, you get another MyPillow 2.0 absolutely free. Made with cooling technology, the best pillow ever just got even better. And this just in, 9 brand new colors and styles of our Percale bed sheets. They're made with the finest long staple cotton, and now you can save 50% or more. That's as low as $24.98. And for the first time this year, I'm bringing you our My Slippers and Sandals for as low as $25 a pair. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get your MyPillow 2.0s. Buy one, get one free. Percale sheets as low as $24.98. My Slippers and Sandals as low as $25 a pair. And for a limited time, when you order $75 or more, your entire order ships absolutely free.
We here at the House of Destiny are partnering with you to let our viewers, of course, know about your company. It's Beverly Hills Precious Metal.
Andrew, explain how that works.
So I'll walk you through it right now. So if you go to bh-pm.com, right there on the homepage, you'll see a form that you could fill out. And that form is very important in letting us know how we can help you. So you just put in your first name, last name, email address, phone number. There's a section that says, how did you hear about us? And in there, put Kim Clement. And then there's a portion where you could write a couple of notes down on the bottom. Usually within about 24 to 48 hours, we'll contact you by phone call, and then we'll go over everything with you. This isn't a high pressure deal. We always recommend that if you feel uncomfortable, take a step back, pray about it. You will gain the answers that you need by doing that, and come back to us when you're comfortable.